and hi everyone. Welcome to another episode of Chemistry Santai Je, where we break down science into real-life conversations. Today, I'm your host, Leah Umaira, and today kita akan explore something yang you guys probably had in your fruit salads ke, or bila-bila masa je korang makan as a dessert ke. Tapi korang tahu tak, sebenarnya itu boleh jadi ubat, which is bromelain ataupun pineapple. Enzyme dalam pineapple. So to navigate this topic, I'm joined by Cik Tengku Sarah Nurina, a newly licensed pharmacist yang akan sama-sama dengan kita explore topik ni. So, thanks for joining us. To start off, boleh perkenalkan diri?
Hello, my name is Tengku Sarah Nurina. I'm a hospital pharmacist from Hospital Saya. So, I baru habis my provisionally registered pharmacy training for a whole year. So now currently waiting for my placement for my second year.
Okay, so before kita get into the topic, kita nak tahulah serba sedikit tentang Cik Sarah kan? So for the first question, what is your educational background?
So my educational background same as Lia Umaira juga. I dulu pun from Foundation of Science, and then I continue studying Bachelors of Pharmacy with Honours dekat University of Cyberjaya. So total of 5 years dekat University of Cyberjaya.
Kenapa pilih bidang course pharmacist ni? Apa specialnya dia?
Okay, so basically I dari kecil suka chemistry. So I'm more driven towards chemistry lah. Although science in general I memang suka, but then biology is not my thing. So out of all of the science punya courses, pharmacy yang paling macam more towards chemistry lah. So that's why I am more driven to belajar pharmacy. Yeah.
As a pharmacist itself, would you recommend orang untuk ambil pharmacy ni?
I would say that pharmacy is not for the weak, because of all of the information that you have to remember to basically, because the exam itself is not easy. So and then all the study materials, everything is definitely not easy. So kalau you jenis yang kuat mentally and just mentally kuat, you can take pharmacy. Yeah, and if you have the interest, then it will be senang lah.
Dengar tu guys. Okay, so kita akan start masuk dalam topik ni slow. Kita akan start dengan first question dulu. So first, how does bromelain work in the body to help with health problems?
Okay, so let me start off with what is bromelain.
Yes. So
what is bromelain? So bromelain is actually a complex proteolytic enzyme that can found inside pineapple. So basically pineapple kan dia ada banyak parts of it. So basically this bromelain can be found in all parts of pineapple, especially dia punya core, punya stem, and then dia punya peels juga. So as we know, kalau kita makan pineapple, we will only take bahagian luar tu. So the rest of it macam, especially bahagian kulit dia dan bahagian tengah dia, kita tak ambil kan. So those are the parts that are particularly rich in bromelain. So in a way macam you tak membazir anything, because the rest of the part you makan, but then the waste, bahagian tengah dia and also the peel tu, you can make into something useful, which is the bromelain punya supplement.
So adakah pineapple saja yang mempunyai bromelain ni, or ada fruits pun ada juga?
Okay, so bromelain in general memang in pineapple sahaja, because other types of fruits they have their own enzyme. So for example, if the other most common one is papaya, which is from papaya. So it also acts as anti-inflammatory juga lah, sama macam bromelain.
So how does bromelain work in the body to help with health problems?
Okay, so bromelain ni dia punya mechanism of action, how it works actually is based on what you want it to help you lah. So basically it is used in cardiovascular health, and then in osteoarthritis, any immune disease, and also anti-inflammatory disease. It could also help with wound care, and also for basically cardiovascular health lah, and also post-surgical recovery.
I see. So bromelain, can it also be used for painkillers?
Yes, it can be used as painkillers, because there are studies that actually being studied untuk the oral surgery aftercare. So basically after you any type of oral surgery lah, especially it is specifically studied in third mandibular surgery. So bila you buat surgery, you akan rasa sakit. The after pain, dia akan ada the after pain, and then akan ada swelling, obviously kat the face kan. So there are studies being done whereby patients taking bromelain after surgery. So it shows that it has moderate pain, basically pain killing effect lah, up to 7 days post surgery. And also for the swelling, it can help to reduce the facial swelling in the early and also late phase after surgery.
I see. That's interesting. Can bromelain from pineapple help reduce pain or swelling like regular medicine? Sebab kita tahu bromelain ni from pineapple, which is from natural extract. So bolehkah dia work as a regular medicine? Sama macam regular medicine ni?
Okay, I wouldn't particularly say it's the same, but it's almost similar lah. So basically, bromelain is known for its anti-inflammatory and also pain relieving effect, whereby it acts almost similar to conventional drugs, but I could say that conventional drugs lagi kuat lah, because bromelain is a natural alternative kan. But I think the effect is almost the same, I could say, but definitely cannot compete with conventional drugs.
I see. Okay, talking about effects, kita nak tanya, is bromelain safe to use or does it have fewer side effects than normal synthetic drugs?
Okay, so generally bromelain is safe to use as it is natural, and also for the side effects, it has much lesser side effects and less severe side effects lah as compared to normal drugs. So dia punya common minor side effects dia include macam gastrointestinal punya side effects lah, such as nausea, and then sometimes it can cause headache also, but very minor lah, very rarely orang dapat.
Can also bromelain trigger allergies?
Yes, for those who has allergies, it will trigger lah. So those yang macam allergy pineapple ke, jangan makan lah.
I see. Oh, for people yang tak boleh take regular medicine ni, boleh ke dia ambil bromelain instead?
Alright, I'm really sorry. Okay, so basically there are people yang macam allergic to this type of medications yang macam I cakap NSAID tu, and also there are people yang macam tak nak ambil conventional drugs and they prefer a traditional or like natural alternatives lah. So these people can actually take bromelain to replace the normal conventional drugs.
From your own personal experience, ada ke yang macam patients yang memang nak bromelain macam natural instead of conventional drugs yang
when I was working as a retail pharmacist back then, not really retail pharmacist, waktu tu I was an assistant pharmacist. So waktu I kerja tu, there are people yang refuse to take conventional drugs because of the side effects lah, because some of the patients they have their own belief yang maybe macam ubat tak bagus sebenarnya, like that lah. So we would suggest bromelain or any other alternative medication, any alternative supplements lah. So for those yang macam, in this case bromelain is more towards anti-inflammatory and also pain relieving effect. So other than that, we will also suggest macam paste tu, or also turmeric pun boleh juga. So there are quite a few options yang diorang ada untuk pilih.
I see. So kita tahu macam Cik Sarah dah explain tadi, bromelain ni dia fewer side effects, also dia from natural kan. So can it be used every day, and how much should a person take? Walaupun dia natural, kita mestilah tahu mesti ada limit kan, supaya kita tak overdose ke. So
okay, so bromelain ni is safe to take daily as it is natural. However, the recommended dose is between 200 to 1050 mg per day. However, depending on the indication yang you nak guna untuk apa, it differs lah of the dosage of it. So you'll have to seek advice from your your healthcare professionals lah, such as your doctors or even pharmacists. So you can go to any pharmacy, because bromelain, when you talk about supplements, they are mostly jual dekat retail lah, because in hospital there are very limited supplements that we have to offer. So if you go to your local pharmacy, then you can ask for their advice on that.
Setuju? That's okay. Kita dapat banyak info daripada Cik Sarah. That memang interesting sangat lah. So I rasa that's it for today. for this episode on Bromelain. Big thanks to Cik Sarah and Rina for joining us and sharing a lot of interesting info with us. So we made this episode as a one-time project, and we hope you enjoyed listening to this podcast. So thanks for listening, and also maybe nanti bila korang makan pineapple ke makan puding pineapple ke, korang akan teringat-ingat podcast ni. So take care and goodbye.
Bye.